Thank you for coming in. You don't know how much this means to me. I've just got out the shower. I'm still trying to recover what happened on New Year's Day, or New Year's Eve, more specifically, when it happened. As we know each other and we trust each other, it's really hard to talk about this subject because I'm worried about the way you would see me once I reveal the truth and the other people that was involved, which I will get to that later. But I hope that you're not going to have a mental breakdown in front of me or do bad things to me because of something that I never chose to do, but it just happened because I was under the influence. I see. Okay, where should we begin? On New Year's Eve, I brought my mother over, and you brought your parents and your boyfriend over to celebrate the ball drop in the pub. As you may know, I don't really go to pubs because I don't prefer drinking. But considering what happened at this time, it was the first time I was being under the influence of being drunk and had no self-control at all, and I didn't actually remember one bit except going to the bar and asking for a few pints. And I didn't drink much. I think I drank half a pint. And then the next thing that I remember was I waked up in a I woke up in a bed that I didn't recognise where I was. I was confused. I really had a banging headache. I felt so disconnected, very numb, because I thought I was in a dream. I thought I was being kidnapped. I was somewhere that I have no idea where I was. I was in my underwear, so my clothes were missing. But when I got myself out of bed, or was about to get myself out of the bed, I discovered that on the right side of the bed there was someone snoring, and it was your boyfriend. I know. Hey, just calm down. Calm down. Well, he was there. But then when I went and looked to the other side, because I heard some movements underneath the bed, like someone was underneath the sheets, and there was a little bit of snoring, I lifted up the sheets and your father was there. Okay? I was in bed with your boyfriend and your father. They were both naked, but I was the only one wearing underwear for some reason. And I was in the middle. Hey, calm down. Calm down. There's a bit more to the story. I was so confused and lost, speechless. Every emotion I can ever imagine just hit me. I sneakily got myself dressed as the best of my ability because I couldn't find my clothes. Eventually they were near the stairs. I don't remember my clothes were on the stairs. They were still there. But it was in the morning. I went down. The pub was still open. It was just next door to the pub. It's all in one building. So I had no idea that the pub actually had a staircase which would lead to a private bedroom. So I went to the bartender and I asked her about this situation. Like, how did I appear to be in this bedroom upstairs with two other people? She said she didn't even know about it. She thought that maybe we were one of those VIPs. I'm like, what? VIPs? And I'm like, how did two men and myself, which makes three men, go into that bedroom upstairs and sleep together? Like, how was it even possible? Like, what really happened? The bartender laughed at me and said, said something like, all three of us were under the influence. We were all drunk. Okay, we were all drunk. Your father thought that I was your mother. And your boyfriend saw me as you. And I'm not really sure if I remember anything. I'm really trying for my best of my ability, but I can't seem to remember like anything about entering that room and such. I was probably fast asleep. I was probably in a coma. I was in a deep sleep or whatever. I'm not sure. If I don't remember anything now, I could be sleeping. But I'm gonna say I probably allowed these people. I don't think they are someone who would do that such a thing on someone who is vulnerable and under the influence. In fact, I've just spoken to them shortly before I saw you, that they apologised and they're really sorry about all of this and they didn't mean any of it. But the thing is, we all took in consideration is it happened and we just need to move on. It wasn't intentional. I think if we were not under the influence, none of this would have happened at all. But dear God, this is a very difficult subject to talk about, really. We've all forgiven and forgotten about it. But I haven't forgotten about it because I need to be open about this with you. We're friends, right? We have to be open about these things because it will affect us long term when we have to carry this this very straining fault that something like this is just so extraordinary and very unbelievable. Your father has informed your mother about the situation just recently. Next time you see her, she'll probably will maybe discuss with you about that one. And as for your boyfriend, I will suggest that you give him a second chance. I know that he's a very nice person, and I know that he wouldn't do such a thing if he was that sort of person, in a way of not being under the influence. So I encourage you, if you give him a second chance. You broke up with him. Oh, is it because of... You broke up with him because he came out as gay and he has no attraction to women. But then he was previously bisexual. Okay. You're still connected with him, right? Oh, so that relationship didn't last that long either then. Oh, okay then. Well, you do love your father, right? Right, okay. In that case, please forgive your father. Your father didn't mean any of this, and so did the, your ex now. No, I'm not dating your ex. No. No. Not at all. I promised you. Never. Never in a million years. God, no. But I hope that you forgive me. It's very difficult to talk about this. But if I was a faker, I would be keeping this a secret, and I would probably will lie to you. But I'm not that sort of person, right? It's okay. Come here. No, don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed at all. Okay, you've got this. I know this situation that has happened, and you just broke up with this boy recently. I know it's difficult. But I'm here. Alright? I swear to God, I will never be in this situation ever again. I am never going to drink and party hard ever again. Just for you. Just for you. Okay? Okay. Well, I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Or you might want to stay with me. I'm not... It's up to you. Probably about what's happened from the past 15 minutes. I think you might need to take a break about everything I've shared. I need a shave so badly. I haven't shaved since New Year's Eve. I'm still trying to recover. I mean, I'm slowly am. I'm getting there.